Wallpaper curls like a jilted skin, and the humidity hums a low, heavy sin. I got a tray of cedar splints soaked in the tide, hunting for the ghosts that the cisterns hide. My thumb is a callus, the box is a pope, swallowing the shadows in a single gulp. The oxygen is heavy, thick as a shroud, waiting for a whisper to get loud. Igniting the wet matches one by one, scraping the sofa till the day is undone. It's a fool's alchemy in a basement of brine, chasing the flicker of a light that was mine. Yeah, the phosphorus is weeping, but I'm still here, striking the silence till the smoke is clear. Petrichor clings to the wool of my sleeve, the scent for the ghost who refuse to leave. The friction is muffled, a dull, sodden thud, trying to find lightning in the marrow of mud. You drowned the kitchen, you flooded the hall, but there's a dry bit of bone behind this wall. The damp is a habit, the mold is a choir, but even the deluge is afraid of the fire. A microscopic hiss, a blue vein glow is more than the river will ever know. Basement of brine, chasing the flicker of a light that was mine. Yeah, the phosphorus is weeping, but I'm still here, striking the silence till the smoke is clear. Just a little smoke, a blue vein glow, one more strike in the dark until the river. Let's go. both agreed to keep, tucked beneath the heavy folds of restless, shallow sleep. I watched the glow ignite a path across the linen sky, a tiny ember seeking out a place to drift and die. The clock is stuttering, a drunkard in the hall, while silhouettes of yesterday are leaning against the wall. I hold the filter like a pen about to sign a ghost to the one who stayed behind and the one I miss the most. Don't breathe too hard, don't stir the stagnant air. The wreckage is already settling there. It's just cigarette ash on a clean white sheet, the intersection where the bitter and the holy meet. A singular glass in a kingdom of pearl, the way the gray unravel and rewrites the world. You can't blow it off without leaving a stain. It's the weight of the fire and the shade of the rain. You're dreaming of a cathedral built of alabaster bone, while I am carving shadows out of flint and sulfur stone. One flick of the wrist, a momentary lapse of grace, and now the spirit of the burn has a permanent face. It isn't a puncture, it isn't a tear, just the dust of a habit that we're forced to wear. We spend a lifetime bleaching every corner of the room, only to let a falling spark become a silent doom. It's just cigarette ash on a clean white sheet, the intersection where the bitter and the holy meet. A singular blemish in a kingdom of pearl, the way the gray unraveling rewrites the world. You can't blow it off without leaving a stain. It's the weight of the fire and the shape of the rain. Try to brush it away, watch the smear turn to ink. We're closer to the bottom than you'd ever dare think. The fabric is thirsty, it's drinking the soot. The price of the harvest is the rot at the root. Once the white is surrendered, it never comes back. It just fades into yellow, or it deepens to black. It's just cigarette ash on a clean white sheet, the intersection where the bitter and the holy meet. A singular blemish in a kingdom of pearl, the way the gray unraveling rewrites the world. You can't blow it off without leaving a stain. It's the weight of the fire and the shape of the rain. Just a smudge of the past, a little gray ghost on a clean white sheet. Let the fire go cold. is tile cold white. There's a hairline fracture in the orbit, spilling out the residue of light. It doesn't glow, it merely hemorrhages onto the shadows of the floor. I've tried to turn the handle tight, but the silence keeps on asking for more. The ceiling's damp with ghosts of stars. The linoleum is turning gray. I'm drowning in the silver ink of everything I couldn't say. The moon is a leaking faucet, and I'm the bucket underneath, catching every drop of liquid cold between my shivering teeth. It's a rhythm I can't govern. It's a stain I can't erase. Just the steady, heavy weeping of a ghost inside a cave. Dance in the puddle, reflecting a pale, fractured grin. The plumbing of the cosmos is broken, and the tide is seeping in. No mechanics got a wrench for this. No prayer can stop the flow. We're just soaking in the residue of a sun from long ago. The moon is a leaking faucet, and I'm the bucket underneath, catching every drop of liquid cold between my shivering teeth. It's a rhythm I can't govern. It's a stain I can't erase. Just the steady, heavy weeping of a ghost inside a case. Drip, drip, the seconds go sour, corroding the edges of my mind. The universe is plumbing failure, and the plumbers left us all behind. Still leaking, silver on the carpet, silver in my head. Turn it off, someone turn it off, but the faucet's stripped, and the moon is bled. Drip, 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 drip. The seamstress left a galaxy of lint and air to drag across the pavement of this thoroughfare. There is a gravity in what is missing here, a leaden phantom that I've learned to wear. I saw the silver lining just to buy the storm. Now the vacuum's cold, but the friction's warm. My right side leans where the copper used to sing, carrying the anchor of a vanished thing. Oh, the weight of a hollow pocket is a fever in the bone. It's a locket with no picture. It's a king without a throne. You can carry gold like feathers. You can carry stones like bread, but nothing drags you down as deep as the ghost of what you fled. Tailor stitched the shadow of a debt unpaid into the very fabric where the light begins to fade. I reached for a nickel and I touched the moon, whistling a hunger in a minor tune. The wind blows through the denim like an open door, collecting all the silence from the counting floor. It's a heavy kind of nothing, a solid piece of void, calculating all the dreams that the math destroyed. Oh, the weight of a hollow pocket is a fever in the bone. It's a locket with no picture. It's a king without a throne. You can carry gold like feathers. You can carry stones like bread, but nothing drags you down as deep as the ghost of what you fled. They say the soul is light enough to float away, but the palms are heavy at the end of day. When the linings turned out like a white flag of surrender to a city that remembers every ghost of a spender. Oh, the weight of a hollow pocket is a fever in the bone. It's a locket with no picture. It's a king without a throne. You can carry gold like feathers. You can carry stones like bread, but nothing drags you down as deep as the ghost of what you fled. Leaning to the left, sinking to the right, just a man in his vacuum, walking through the night, heavy as a mountain, empty as a prayer. The weight of the nothing that's always there. The moon is a pale coin tossed in a good flutter of stars, and the wind hums a dirge through the rusted fire escapes. You wrapped your fingers in silk just to tighten the grip, leaving violet shadows where the fabric used to scrape. I'm wearing the silence like a tailored shroud, tracing the depths where your whispers hit too loud. The city is humming a low-frequency mode, a static symphony for the lost and the lone. Oh, I'm decorated in velvet bruises and neon scars, the cartography of collisions beneath the hum of the cars. The touch was soft, but the electricity burned through the bone. Now I'm glowing in the dark, standing here all alone with my velvet bruises and my neon scars. I traded my marrow for a taste of your mercury wine. Now the veins in my wrist flicker like a broken sign. There's a luxury in the ache of velvet sort of theft, counting the glowing jagged lines of what's left. You were the short circuit in a high voltage dream, the stitch in the fabric where I start to unseat. The asphalt is sweating under the weight of the night, bleeding out rainbows of artificial light. I'm decorated in velvet bruises and neon scars, the cartography of collisions beneath the hum of the cars. The touch was soft, but the electricity burned through the bone. Now I'm glowing in the dark, standing here all alone with my velvet bruises and my neon scars. Don't try to heal me, the colors are far too deep. Indigo promises that the morning won't keep. I'm a cathedral of glass, shattered and bright, refracting the ghosts of a kerosene light. I'm decorated in velvet bruises and neon scars, the cartography of collisions beneath the hum of the cars. The touch was soft, but the electricity burned through the bone. Now I'm glowing in the dark, standing here all alone with my velvet bruises and my neon scars. Neon scars, velvet bruises. Watch me flicker out, watch me fade into the violet. Just a flicker in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. into the skirl of noon, and I'm standing in the garden with a silver-plated spoon. I'm digging through the gravel where the silence likes to breed, to plant a seed of nothingness, to fulfill a hollow need. You've been a faithful witness to the wreckage and the rust, a silent ink black passenger composed of soot and dust. But the lease on light is over and the mercury is high. I'm peeling you off the pavement beneath a blinding sky. You never had a heartbeat, yet you weighed 1,000 tons, a silhouette of every war that I have never won. I'm holding a funeral for my shadow, laying down the ghosts that walk the line. No more tether darkness in the shadows, no more charcoal ink upon the pine. Let the noonday fire burn the witness, let the vertical light wash me clean. I'm burying the only one who knew me, and every crooked place that I have been. We share the same cheap whiskey and the same beside you was bed. You mimicked every stumble and the way I hung my head, a two-dimensional martyr for a three-dimensional crime. You were the only clock I had that didn't measure time. But even mirrors get weary of the faces they must hold, and even silhouettes grow brittle when the spirit's getting cold. So I'll wrap you in a ribbon made of ultraviolet rays and sink you in the static of these high-definition days. The dirt is made of diamonds and the spade is made of glass. I'm watching every version of my former self-pass. I'm holding a funeral for my shadow, laying down the ghosts that walk the line. No more tethered darkness in the shadows, no more charcoal ink upon the pine. Let the noonday fire burn the witness, let the vertical light wash me clean. I'm burying the only one who knew me, and every crooked place that I have been. If the moon comes looking for a lover, she'll find a man transparent as the air, with no outline to define him and no darkness left to wear. I am a flame without a flicker, I am a page without a margin. I am finally alone in this whitewashed in the shallows, no more charcoal ink upon the pine. Let the noonday fire burn the witness, let the vertical light wash me clean. I'm burying the only one who knew me, and every crooked place that I have been. Rest in the glare, rest in the white. There's nothing left to follow in the absence of the night. Just the sun, just the sand, just the ghost of a man with no ink on his hands. Rest now. The moon is a pale coin tossed in a gutter of stars, and the wind hums a dirge through the rusted fire escapes. You wrapped your fingers in silk just to tighten the grip, leaving violet shadows where the fabric used to scrape. I'm wearing the silence like a tailored shroud, tracing the depths where your whispers hit too loud. The city is humming a low-frequency mode, a static symphony for the lost and the lone. Oh, I'm decorated in velvet, bruises and neon scars, the cartography of collisions beneath the hum of the cars. The touch was soft, but the electricity burned through the bone. Now I'm glowing in the dark, standing here all alone with my velvet bruises and my neon scars. I traded my marrow for a taste of your mercury wine. Now the veins in my wrist flicker like a broken sign. There's a luxury in the ache of velvet sort of theft, counting the glowing jagged lines of what's left. You were the short circuit in a high voltage dream, the stitch in the fabric where I start to unsee. The asphalt is sweating under the weight of the night, bleeding out rainbows of artificial light. I'm decorated in velvet, bruises and neon scars, the cartography of collisions beneath the hum of the cars. The touch was soft, but the electricity burned through the bone. Now I'm glowing in the dark, standing here all alone with my velvet bruises and my neon scars. Don't try to heal me, the colors are far too deep. Indigo promises that the morning won't keep. I'm a cathedral of glass, shattered and bright, refracting the ghosts of a kerosene light. I'm decorated in velvet, bruises and neon scars, the cartography of collisions beneath the hum of the cars. The touch was soft, but the electricity burned through the bone. Now I'm glowing in the dark, standing here all alone with my velvet bruises and my neon scars. Neon scars, velvet bruises. Watch me flicker out, watch me fade into the violet. Just a flicker in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. mantle sags beneath a mason's debt, a vintage weight of things he'd soon forget. Not gold or silver from a kingly till, just oxidized reminders sitting still. The air is thick with linseed and decay, where verdigris is eaten light away. 1,000 tiny suns turn dark and cold, the cheapest kind of story ever told. He didn't leave a map or heavy key, just a jar of copper static haunting me, each one a secret kept beneath the tongue, a hymn for every bitter song unsung. Copper pennies in a dead man's jar, they won't get you home or very far. They won't pay the toll across the black, or buy the breath to bring a whisper back. Just the weight of mercury and rust, a heavy pile of cold metallic dust. I shook the glass and heard the metal scream, the abrasive percussion of a broken dream. He saved the scraps of every wasted day, the jagged change he never threw away. Each coin a stutter or a sharp regret, a debt to time he hadn't settled yet. The smell of iron fingers on the rim is all that's left of what belonged to him. Copper pennies in a dead man's jar, they won't get you home or very far. They won't pay the toll across the black, or buy the breath to bring a whisper back. Just the weight of mercury and rust, a heavy pile of cold metallic dust. Karen doesn't take this alloy grief. There's no salvation for a penny thief. You can't bribe the silence with a cent when every hour of your life is spent. The glass is cold, the lid is screwed on tight to keep the ghosts from spilling in the they won't pay the toll across the black, or buy the breath to bring a whisper back. Just the weight of mercury and rust, a heavy pile of cold metallic dust. Keep the change, the reaper said, copper eyes for the hollowed head, tarnish on the shelf, tarnish on his soul. Empty out the jar and watch the shadows roll. just pennies, tired copper pennies in a dead man's jar. Trading my velvet for a map of scar tissue, tracing the border where you bled through the ink. The ink is gone now, scrubbed by the salt of the tide, leaving a hollow where a man shouldn't think. My ribs are a cage for a bird that won't fly, feeding on echoes in the white of the moon. The needle was blunt, but the thread was of silver, binding the ghost to the bone. Now there are stitch marks where your name used to be, a jagged calligraphy of how you set me free. It's a rough-hewn line on a landscape of gray, the ghost of a word that the rain couldn't wash away. Just stitch marks where your name used to be. A stranger with a seam down his chest, lamenting the hollow where the vows used to rest. I don't miss the fire, I don't miss the way, just the silence that follows when you lock the gate. Every letter was a puncture, every syllable a sting. Now I'm just the copper where the bells used to ring. Now there are stitch marks where your name used to be, a jagged calligraphy of how you set me free. It's a rough-hewn line on a landscape of gray, the ghost of a word that the rain couldn't wash away. Just stitch marks where your name used to be. Your name used to be, a jagged calligraphy of how you set me free. It's a rough-hewn line on a landscape of gray, the ghost of a word that the rain couldn't wash away. Just stitch marks where your name used to be. Jagged little mark, stitch marks. Just stitch marks. The porch swing hums a rusty lullaby beneath the ribs of an oak tree skeleton. He left his thumbprint on the evening sky, woven in a haze of cured leaves and medicine. The velvet chair still holds his heavy ghost, a hollow mold of a man made out of wire. He was the guest and he was the silent host, feeding the embers of a dying summer fire. There is a sting that keeps the spirit warm, a cloud that lingers when the storm is gone. Tobacco and gin, turning the silence into a story again. One pipe juniper, two pots midnight smoke, a liquid prayer and a shroud of silver oak. It's the perfume of a life lived thin, the bitter sting of tobacco and gin. He never spoke of wars or broken glass, but his hands were maps of roads he couldn't take. He watched the seasons and the shadows pass, like a pebble rippling on a frozen lake. The bottle is a lens for the ghost to dance in the yellow light of a kerosene flame. He gave the devil just a second glance and never bothered to whisper his own name. There is a sting that keeps the spirit warm, a cloud that lingers when the storm is gone. Grandpa's tobacco and gin, turning the silence into a story again. One pot juniper, two pots midnight smoke, a liquid prayer and a shroud of silver oak. It's the perfume of a life lived thin, the bitter sting of tobacco and gin. The wick is short, but the glow is wide. He drank the ocean just to stem the tide. Now the cellar holds the echo of his frame, written in the vapor and the cobalt flame. Oh, the alchemy of Grandpa's tobacco and gin, turning the silence into a story again. One pot juniper, two pots midnight smoke, a liquid prayer and a shroud of silver oak. It's the perfume of a life lived thin, the bitter sting of tobacco and gin, cured leaves and juniper. The fire is gone, but the scent is here, just a ghost in the rafters, twisted wire. The midday sun is acting hard, trying to quench a frozen fire. But the ink blot shadows begin to land, heavier than the dampest sheet. A silent jury in obsidian band, watching the garden concede defeat. The wind is a whisper of things unsaid. The rope is a tightrope for the dead. There are crows on the clothesline tonight, waiting for the starch to break. Feathers blacker than the lack of light, feeding on every mistake. They don't fly, they just measure the weight of the linen we used to hide the fade. Yeah, those crows on the clothesline tonight. I tried to wash the copper off my palms in a basin of lying cold regret. But the sky is singing jagged songs, and the fabric is dripping yet. One bird for the word you never spoke, two for the house we couldn't keep. The timber groans beneath the yoke, while the rest of the valley's asleep. The wind is a whisper of things unsaid. The rope is a tightrope for the dead. There are crows on the clothesline tonight, waiting for the starch to break. Feathers blacker than the lack of light, feeding on every mistake. They don't fly, they just measure the weight of the linen we used to hide the fade. Yeah, those crows on the clothesline tonight. Scarecrows are hollow, filled with old pride. But these birds see the hollow that's living inside. They aren't waiting for the harvest to grain, they're just waiting for the soul to drain. There are crows on the clothesline tonight, waiting for the starch to break. Feathers blacker than the lack of light, feeding on every mistake. They don't fly, they just measure the weight of the linen we used to hide the fade. Yeah, those crows on the clothesline tonight. Let them sit, let the wire fray. The morning's a million miles away, just black wings on white lace, watching us fall from grace. Crows on the clothesline, just watching us fall. of scar tissue, tracing the border where you bled through the ink. The ink is gone now, scrubbed by the salt of the tide, leaving a hollow where a man shouldn't think. My ribs are a cage for a bird that won't fly, feeding on echoes in the white of the moon. The needle was blunt, but the thread was of silver, binding the ghost to the bone. Now there are stitch marks where your name used to be, a jagged calligraphy of how you set me free. It's a rough-hewn line on a landscape of gray, the ghost of a word that the rain couldn't wash away. Just stitch marks where your name used to be. The mirror is a stranger with a seam down his chest, lamenting the hollow where the vows used to rest. I don't miss the fire, I don't miss the way, just the silence that follows when you lock the gate. Every letter was a puncture, every syllable a sting. Now I'm just the copper where the bells used to ring. Now there are stitch marks where your name used to be, a jagged calligraphy of how you set me free. It's a rough-hewn line on a landscape of gray, the ghost of a word that the rain couldn't wash away. Just stitch marks where your name used to be. Where your name used to be, a jagged calligraphy of how you set me free. It's a rough-hewn line on a landscape of gray, the ghost of a word that the rain couldn't wash away. Just stitch marks where your name used to be. Jagged little mark, stitch marks.